Hi guys, it's me. Finally made a YouTube channel. So here we go. I did promise some of you on my Instagram that I would do a why I got pulled over story. Actually, I lied to you guys. This video is not going to be only one, but two times when I got pulled over whilst being on an Uber. Now, this is not a video about me bashing Uber. I actually take Uber regularly because of my style. There's been a few times where their service has been a little sketchy. Just a little. The first story is about a year ago. Both times that this has happened to me, I've been alone. Now, for the first story that I'm about to tell, I do not have proof of this. Actually, it's been too long time ago that this happened to me. So I do not have proof. But for the second, I do have proof. About a year ago. At this point, it was like very late at night, and I was taking an Uber over the bridge, over the Whitestone Bridge. And while we were driving, I noticed something was wrong because he kept fidgeting, and he was kept looking at the, what do you call it? He kept looking at the GPS next to him, on the side, and I was like, what's going on here? What's going on? But he kept driving, and I don't know how to explain this, but here's the bridge, right? Right here is the entrance to the bridge, and right here is his car, right? Back here, and this is the entrance of the bridge. So he's going, and then just stops before he enters the bridge. Now, if you drive, or if you've ever been in the back of a car and are about to enter a bridge, you know that when you enter a bridge, it's kind of like a highway. There aren't really any stop lights or anything like that. So why would you stop? I'm this is it. I'm about to get kidnapped. It's really about to be this man. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be it, and I thought that he was just gonna leave me there and run away. I don't know. It was really weird, a really weird situation. I was just sitting there oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He gets out of the car, and I'm like, are you gonna leave me here? He walks around the car all the way into the back, pops the hood, and I'm like, this is it. Gotta call 911. I watched one too many crime videos to not be prepared for this moment, and I literally was ready. All I carry in my bag, though, is a rock. But I was ready. My phone was charged. I'm ready to call 911. What are you going to do with me? This is where the sirens go off. I'm like, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm saved by the cops. Just kidding, though. He was only getting his Easy Pass that he had in the trunk. In a black bag. As soon as he pulled over, the police were like, are you okay, ma'am? And they flashed a light in my face, and I was like, yes, this is an Uber. And I'm in an Uber, sir. Thanks, I'm good, I'm chilling, relaxing, all cool. Didn't have to call 911 because you saved me, and he was only getting his Easy Pass, so thanks, sir. So that was the first time that I've ever been pulled over, or the Uber driver pulled over with me in the car. It happens. This is how it begins. It's a long one, so get your snacks, get your drinks, because it's long. It was nighttime. I was ordering Uber, and I was waiting with my friend who was waiting for me to catch the Uber. So waiting for me to get on it, basically, because it was like late. And like I see like your Uber will be here in 4 minutes. And I'm waiting. I'm like, great, perfect. And I see he's like coming down the street, like I'm standing here and he's coming down the street this way. So I'm like, perfect, I can get inside and be good to go to the highway. And I'm checking like, oh, he's arriving. Uber tells you the model of the car, the license plate, everything about the car and what your driver looks like so you can spot them. So the Uber was driving down the street like this. They were right in front of me. Right in front of me. He's driving right in front of me and just takes a turn into the highway. And I'm standing right here. So he never picked me up and he's turning into the highway. And I see that he still has my like ride picked up. So like he's still somewhat driving towards me as my Uber tells me, and like he's driving on the highway, so I can see like he's progressively getting faster and faster and going away from me, not towards me. So I was at this point I knew something was like off. Uber gives you a option to like cancel the ride and like they charge you $5 because you canceled the ride, whatever. I wasn't gonna cancel the ride and he was gonna cancel the ride so he can get charged. Third time I call him, he doesn't pick up. Fourth time I call him, he doesn't pick up. Fifth time I call him, he picks up.
Hello? Yeah, why are you all the way in LaGuardia Airport when you're supposed to pick me up?
I'm just doing what the GPS told me.
Yeah, no, you drove right past me. Can you cancel my ride?
Okay.
You are not doing what the GPS told you because I was right in front of you and I saw you drive right by me. If I could insert the hissing noise, here's the hissing noise. You have the nerve to lie to me and tell me that you drove 15 minutes down the freaking highway doing what the GPS has told you to? No, you didn't. And you're lying. And now you get charged for canceling my ride. So my next ride is the one I get pulled over with. But this guy, remember how I mentioned I'd never had like conversations with the driver? But at this point I was pissed. So I ordered another Uber because this man canceled. And I'm waiting for the Uber. He picks me up. Everything's great. Everything's peachy. We get on the highway. He's like, are you okay? Like, how's your night going? I was like, this has happened to me. And like, I just waited for an Uber. Like, he just drove past me and he left me stranded. Just kidding. He didn't leave me stranded. I was with my friend, but like, it felt like it. I was left alone and he drove past me like I didn't exist. So I was very pissed and I was like speaking to this Uber man. And then he explains to me that when an Uber customer cancels their ride, they get money for it. So if an Uber driver is on his way to me and I cancel the ride, then he gets money for it. So he was explaining to me how like, oh, maybe he just wanted to get his money and like not pick you up. And I was like, why would he do that? That's so like not honest of people to like just leave you stranded and like take money for it. So I thought that was very nice of him to explain that to me. The fact that like some Uber drivers will do that just because they get money for it. Like they would just leave you, that you cancel the ride because they get money for it. And I think that's super dishonest and super like sketchy and sus. But like it happens apparently. We're on the highway. We're talking. He pulls off the highway like right where like near where my boyfriend lives. He pulls off right next to the highway and all you hear is insert fucking sirens here. The cop comes near us and he flashes a light in my face like this. You know how they do like looking to see if you're up to sketchy shit? Yeah, he flashes the light in my face and I'm sitting in the back and I'm like, please.
It wasn't me. It was him.
But yeah, I'm sitting in the back and I'm like, fuck. So then he like walks up to the Uber driver and he's like, hi, do you have license and registration? This is literally gonna take 5 years for him to take his license and registration, figure out why we got pulled over, and then I'll get to my destination. Or maybe this man just gets arrested and the cops drive me over to my destination. I don't know. God knows at this point. Like, I didn't notice that he had an accent when he was talking to me, but he had an accent and he pulls it out like when he's talking to the cop, and I'm like, okay. And not to say like, oh, if you have an accent, yada yada yada. Obviously I know I have an accent. Everyone has an accent of some sort, so like it doesn't matter. But like his was very heavy when he spoke to the cops. I was like shook, like what? So then he's like talking to the cop and he's like, here you go. And then he said he handed everything to the cop, and the cop was like, who is this? Like on his insurance, who's the name on his insurance? And he was like, oh, it's my friend's insurance, it's under his name. I was like, I'm not judging him, I'm just saying like, wow, like, okay, I hope it's not like an insurance issue. Like, I hope you know how to drive, and I hope that your license is yours. It is legal to be under someone else's insurance. And then the cop goes like, he's like, have you had any parking tickets recently? I'm like, oh my God, this man's about to get arrested. Like, I was so scared because they asked the same questions to my father. My father got pulled over a couple years ago, and it was like that stop and frisk kind of thing, because my father is darker than me and my father is Hispanic. He also doesn't speak English. So my dad got pulled over when I was like 15 because he was riding my bike. It's a pink bike. It's an adult bike, but my dad likes to ride a bike, so I lent him mine, and he got pulled over by a cop, and they asked him if he was like an escaped convict, and like they ran his license, they ran everything, and it's just like, it was just a scary moment to experience as my dad's daughter, and it was a scary moment to experience as the Uber customer. So he was like, do you have you had any parking tickets, yada yada yada. He was like, no, I haven't gotten a ticket. I've only gotten a ticket for speeding. I was like, okay, well that's not so bad. Like, I guess like if you're in the highway and like you speed, I guess I could give you a ticket. But like, I wasn't so alarmed at this point after he was like, no, only for speeding. Like, I was like, oh my God, maybe like they pulled him over just for something minor. And he was like, your headlight's broken. It was just a lot to like take in after I've been stranded by an Uber. So he tells him like, oh, you need to like get this fixed, yada yada yada, and if you don't get it fixed by this time, like we'll actually charge you the ticket. Like, there's a way to waive it if you get the headlight fixed in time. The cop just drove off, and like the Uber driver was just like, gotta get that fixed. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what can you do? Those are my 2 stories on Uber. If you like my story times, like and subscribe, because I will be back for more. Yeah, like and subscribe because I will be back for more. I love doing little story times. I also will try like to dabble. I will try to dabble into some vlogs. Maybe vlog my daily life. Yeah, I will try to do some vlog type thing, and I will also try to keep making content, funny content, because I'm funny. Like and subscribe, because that will make me very happy. Help a starving artist. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.